So if you're interested in getting some portable LED lights, the Sandmarc portable LED lights are definitely something to consider. I have with myself here the Prolight Mini RGB and then also the Prolight Mini Bicolor. If you're interested in seeing my full review on them and what I think of them, stay tuned and let's just get right into it. So I just want to be clear, Sandmarc reached out to me and sent me these lights to review, which is pretty awesome. You get a 1/4 inch thread at the bottom, so you're able to connect this to a tripod, or you can get some other attachments and connect it on top of your camera. It gives you a lot of different abilities. So another nice thing about this is you do get a diffuser on the case, so it's actually a lot thinner than what you initially think. So this is the diffuser, which is a cool white piece, and then you get the actual light. Super thin, and it's quite bright. I only have this thing at 18% brightness, so that's kind of proof to see how bright these things actually get. So with the Sandmarc Mini Prolight RGB, it is quite easy to use for the functionality. You have your hue, your saturation, and your brightness. And by changing all of those, you get up to your 16 million colors. So if I want to change my hue, I can just make sure my arrow is on it, and then there's a up and down key, and then you can just select the plus button and you get to change the color like that with my hue. So you can see it just rotate through all the colors and then it restarts. So it goes all the way up to its max amount and then it resets at 0. Then we got the saturation, so you can change what it looks like. So if you go all the way to 0, you get a very light color. And then if you change the brightness, we'll go all the way to 100. Then you get a very bright light. It feels very sturdy and it doesn't feel like it's going to break. I would put this in my camera bag and not be afraid of it breaking. Very nice metal, and it's got a cool little plastic piece for the LEDs. You can set your mode. You can go through a few options here, and this one just kind of filters through everything. Kind of cool. If you want a cool little piece for some B-roll, you can just do red lights. I know there's a police car and lightning, which is very cool. I don't know how much I would use these. It's kind of gimmicky, but if I was actually filming something and I wanted a cop car, this is a great option. So that's cool. All you have to do is the power button. Instead of holding it down, you just press the button and you're good to go. So going to the Prolight Mini Bicolor, you have the same thing. Settings are a little bit simpler because you don't have the different colors. I can go to a very soft and warm light, which is very nice, very customizable. So it's nice to put these in the background and have it look a little bit more customized, and it actually pops out what's going in there instead of there being a lot of shadows from my lights coming from the front of me. So I also had a chance to do some photos for a photo shoot and look at the before and afters. So yeah, what you can see is definitely a difference between before and after. So if we take the photos with the light, then if we subtract the light, major difference. You can make a pretty big difference with the Prolight RGB and notice the colors change from on the person's face and the colors that are getting shone upon them. But if you want it to be more natural, then you can go for the colors that are more natural, that match kind of the sun and the settings at that time. So another place where I think these really shine is in B-roll and product photography. So filming these lights with my portable LED lights kind of really accentuate a lot of features on products, and you can really make sure that the products are seen. It's not too dark and you can properly light the subject or object. So it's really cool because you can change the lights, you can change how much white light or soft light I want. And then if I use the RGB one that I have in the back, I can change what color I want to show on the product, right? And it's cool because you can like be creative with it. You can move the light over top of a product just to have some more light moving to make the B-roll more interesting. You can accentuate a certain color with the RGB lights and really make a different impact on your B-roll or product photography. So overall, my thoughts are these are great LED lights. They feel really sturdy and they feel like they're well built. I don't think these things are going to break anytime soon. I appreciate the diffuser because when I go back there and look at the light without the diffuser, it kind of hurts my eyes. I've been very happy. I think I'm going to be using these in these videos. I can use these for product and video shoots. I'm definitely going to use them at night. If I go camping, I think I'll bring them. So the one thing I don't like about these is the price. It's a little bit expensive, $100 US and $70 US is pretty pricey for me, especially when I have to pay for shipping to ship it to Canada. So that would be something that I'd be concerned about, and be cool if they lowered their price a little bit. But I also know that it is hard to make a good product without charging a lot. So I do acknowledge that these things are going to be better than buying a cheap Amazon product that breaks in a little bit. These do seem very reliable, and I really appreciate them working towards USB-C and just making a simple product work. The gimmicky RGB lights where it can have the cop and the lightning colors or a color rotate, I don't think I'll use that very much, but it's nice to have. These come in handy in so many ways. I don't think you'll regret getting an LED light, but you're gonna have to save up for them if you want a high quality one. So these are the Sandmarc ones. Let me know if you're gonna be picking one up in the comments, and let me know if you enjoyed it or if you have any other recommendations for LED lights. I wanna help you out just like I would my brother. I'll see you in the next video.